Alright, the coin door I'm still working with to find just the right paint that looks good. That stuff's drying and it'll all flatten out, but right there is the double speaker, and they're pretty gnarly. They're like 130 watts. So there's our back box getting blacked out where it needs to be. And I'm using a Yamaha 7.1 in this one. Also, we got the amp, and I got the gnarly bass shakers in here. Where are they? Oh, they're somewhere around here. Hold on. There's a little piece for the coin door. You gotta have an amp for the bass shakers if you want them to work correctly. Here they are. That's a 12-inch subwoofer. I don't know if I can fit that in there, but I'll try to. And those are the bass shakers. These things are pretty huge. But if you just hook them up to a speaker, they're not going to do much. You got to have an amp going to each one of them. So I also have my box full of Cleveland software design. This is enough for 2 machines. I got, this is your pin 1 board, and then I got plungers in here, some buttons that just plug right into the board, ready to rock and roll, and then I got some rainbow buttons which I put on the top that change colors. Actually, and then I also got some special buttons that go, they're ready to rock with leaf springs that go for your flippers for the best feel. But it's not bad. The whole kit is $140 for the thing that gives you a nudge and everything. Anyway, I got, I'm going to have 2 of those double speakers for my flippers, and then there's going to be actually, these are central channel speakers, but 2 central channels for right and left up here, and then I'm going to have an actual central channel. Well, they're all central channels, but I'm going to have another one for the central channel, and then we'll have a subwoofer right there, 2 kickers. And this thing is getting, I black out the corners because I got to do that anyway. I have to put the graphics on, and then there's a little piece that shows like right there. So I've done this quite a few times, and then we got black. You're only going to see like here up, but I got black right there, black right there. It's all put together, looks freaking awesome. And yeah, I usually hit the corners. And I got the coin door going in there. We're going to have a little teeny joystick that barely sticks out. Like, it can be super awesome. But once you primer this stuff, and then, you know, I filled all the holes and everything, I'll give it one more little sanding, because like, I don't know if you can see right there, see something like that, knock that off, and then I'll lay the graphics on. It'll be freaking super nice. This one's going to be AC/DC flames, so you guys will see. You're going to love it. Alright, that's just an update. My stereo goes under here, and it gets pinned in by those. So when you open this, I'd be able to see the back of the stereo. Right there, I'll be able to see the front. And then my computer is pretty thin. It's going, laying down under this. So I got all this room up here to put my speakers. So it should work out just fine. All right, you guys. See you on the next one.